Like, oh my god, the fucking mafioso, fucking Festus, just like, hey, fuck.
It's gonna be weird, man. It's gonna be weird. Mage is gonna be a really interesting thing to finally do, to finally put together and make it. Mage is gonna be. It's gonna be, it's gonna be really cool. We're getting close. We're getting really close to actually doing it. All right, let's see here. All right, welcome back. This is part 21. Tim, after this, we are 5 parts away from this being the longest streaming series.
The longest streaming series in the history of Twitch, I think.
Well, I meant more like.
I know, I
Yeah.
have to fuck with you.
Longer than Dark Souls 2, which is the current longest, still at 26 episodes. I don't know if we actually finished God of War Ragnarok.
Yes, I think you'd mentioned that. Yeah, like that's. You guys
Finally.
have been on that one for a while. How many
We
episodes
started
is
it in November.
Damn.
We took there were a lot of breaks, a lot of one of us would be sick, and then like everyone would take a turn being sick, and then we were like, let's take a break in between and play all of Dead Space because we know that's going to be short. And then so there's it's not like we've been playing it every week since November or something like that. But we're definitely like great game. I'm also glad to be done with it and moving on to something else. Which Tuesday nights, I'd say probably for the next 3 weeks, will be afternoons, I should say, because we do it earlier now. But we're going to be doing Resident Evil 4 as our next game.
That's a pretty good game.
The remake, specifically.
Well, I haven't seen, I don't think, a single bad review about that.
Oh no, that's the game of the year so far. That's game of the year for me so far this year. Like, there's nothing else that's been as engaging and just fun, like a moment to moment. I beat it 3 times in like a week when it came out, like all the way through, like full playthroughs. I did it 3 times in like the first week of release. So yeah, it's definitely my current game of the year. And then after we're done with that, we're gonna go and do the OG Max Payne. I think that's gonna be the next thing. With the whole Alex Casey being a character in Alan Wake 2 thing, and Alex has never played Max Payne.
Well, the stream is just a good avenue for getting Alex to play the games that he should have been playing all along.
Right?
Also,
How many times do I gotta
your
tell
son
him?
is down at
Oh,
that side of the race. I think you
yes.
just have to adjust your camera.
And figure myself.
Oh yeah, and finger yourself. You gotta remember.
Gotta remember to do that. Well, it's funny. Ulysses has played Max Payne 1 and 2, but not 3. And Alex has played 3, but not 1 or 2.
Huh. Well, that's
I think we'll do all 3 of them.
you're gonna be able to fill each other's gaps. That's for sure.
Oh boy, will we. What do you got here? What do you got? What do you got? What's going on with this costume?
This is Axel Drake. I figured that out because I found the Mohawk helmet and I was like, that
All right.
sounds like Axel is a pretty Mohawk name.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what's a good kind of motif I could pair with it? And then I was like, oh yeah, Drake, because I found the malformed Drake armor. So,
Okay.
based off of that, I did the character. Like, you're not going to see his face, so I didn't do too much on the character.
Okay.
But I found we almost missed a quest item,
Oh shit.
so that would have been a pain in the ass.
Oh, also, Tim, I have to ask, have you played all the Max Payne games? What's your history with that particular franchise? Because I know you have played like every
I don't
other
think I
Remedy
played
game,
the third one.
but you did play like the original too.
Yeah.
Shit, you should be on our stream playthrough of Max Payne 3 then.
Shit.
That should be a you, me, and Ulysses thing. Or, I mean, and Alex, I suppose, but he's at least played that one already. But, yeah, you should definitely play Max Payne 3, man. Great game. What's really cool is that, because after 1 and 2, Remedy sold the rights to Max Payne to Rockstar. Just because that was the only way they were able to then fund themselves as a studio and do whatever they wanted after, which then led to Alan Wake as the next thing. But so Rockstar made Max Payne 3. Remedy did not. But, considering it's like a giant corporation, like, it was really cool that Rockstar went to Remedy and, like, asked for approval on the script, even though they did not have to. Like, they actively were like, hey, we want you to be, like, cool with what we're doing here and, like, have approval on this and make sure that you think this is a worthy sequel or whatever. Which, like, how many, like, franchises that have been, like, moved between companies would, like, and how many of those companies would actually go to the original creators and do that? Because I feel like it's not that many.
No, I not hardly any that I can fucking
So
think
that's
of.
really, really cool of Rockstar, I think. And then you got the same voice actor too. It's James McCaffrey, right, as Max Payne. So that's still the same as the original game. So it feels like, even though it is not Remedy developed game, it does feel maybe a little different in terms of its tone at times. But for the most part, I feel like it's, oh, come on, I don't want it. Ah. Get out of here, you zombie piece of shit. Okay. Where the hell?
All
Oh,
right,
okay. You go
you're
over
gonna
here.
jump down. We're gonna.
Oh, that's right. This is where we
Oh,
were with.
I found the invader. He's up by the site of grace.
Oh shit, we got an invasion. I didn't even see that.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do? Just ignore these guys
All right.
and try to hop over the swamp so that you don't get stuck in the drudge.
Stuck in the
He's up at the top of
dredge.
this ladder.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go first,
All
since he'll
right.
probably counter or something.
I'll be close, but not too close behind. All right. Well, I'm getting hit on the ladder, so I'm gonna come up. You one of
All
these
right,
statues? Fucking doing that shit?
all right, up this ladder.
Okay. Yeah, I would. So I think you'd probably want to play Max. If you did go and play Max Payne 3, you probably want to do it on PC. I think, because I'm trying to think. Because you don't have
I
access
own
to a
all of them on
PlayStation.
PC.
Oh no, okay, so you got it anyway. I was just trying to think because like the PS3 version is not backwards compatible, so you can't play it on the 4 or the 5. Um, and then the Xbox version is backwards compatible, but you don't have that as far as I know. So PC would probably be the best option. But yeah, I would check it out, man. Um, you definitely should. It's a solid follow up. It doesn't like conclusively tie off the series, and I still want there to be a Max Payne 4. But also, so I mean that also just speaks to how like actually really cool Rockstar is about that property. But Rockstar is also they went to Remedy and brought up the idea of doing, or I guess maybe it was Remedy's idea first. I'm not sure, but whichever one of them came up with the let's do remakes of Max Payne 1 and 2, and Rockstar was more than happy enough to be like, yeah, Remedy, go ahead and make that. Like we'll let you have that license to make these games, uh, and kind of do whatever the hell you want. Stop fist bumping in the air, dude. That's not what I'm. That's not what I want. There we go. Where the hell is this invader? Did they
No,
get confused too and like leave or like what's going on?
they might have. You never know.
Well, the message pops up when they leave, though, doesn't it? Like we would have seen something if they were.
You would think so. Yeah, you would have. You're
So
right.
unless they're playing a long game here and they're really trying to fuck with us, lead us into some. But no, that's. I mean, that's what every Remedy game. Well, actually, there's Death Rally, which was like legitimately on an arcade machine back in the day. That was their first actual video game. I don't know if it's just a racing game. There's really not nothing to it. Um, in Alan Wake's American Nightmare, you can find a Death Rally arcade machine in the drive-in movie theater area. So there's little Easter eggs for it in some of their games, but that one I would definitely not consider. Okay, so they
I think
died
he fell.
somehow. All right, cool, awesome. Um,
Nice. Now I can get back to joke build. God.
and then
There's a reason I was named Axel too.
exactly right. And then there's also Quantum Break, which I think is their weakest game. Personally, I don't know. Did you ever play that one?
I did not.
I found that to be on the fairly weak side of Remedy of their stuff. It's got some interesting elements to it, but it's I don't know. It's just not that good. Ooh, okay. So I can literally only get hit 2 times.
Yeah, that might mean that this is a boss that we come back to.
Okay. All right. Should I?
But if you want, we can give it another try.
Let's try it again. Yeah, let's try it more. See, we went by a Stake of America, so let's see where that is. Oh, it's like all the way up here. Well, that makes it really easy to want to keep trying it. So, yeah, if you just want to put your sign right outside the boss door.
On my way.
Cool. Um, but yes, and sorry, you said you have not played Quantum Break?
I've not.
Yeah. It's I don't know. There's interesting ideas. I don't think it totally comes together. Um, it was also kind of the thing that they did. It was the very next thing they did after Alan Wake, and it was very much like Microsoft wants this project. Like Remedy, make a sci-fi time travel game. For the like it is more so a Microsoft IP than Alan Wake was exclusive to Microsoft, but Microsoft just had the publishing rights, not the actual IP rights to Alan Wake. Whereas like Quantum Break is fully like a Microsoft IP. So that one, there's actually a couple of spots in Control where it seemed like there might have been like kind of a coy little reference to something from Quantum Break, but that one I don't feel like is going to get integrated into the universe in the same way. So
All right, signs down in front of the American.
cool.
Convenient stakes of Super America.
Um, but I'm wondering with the Remedy stuff. I wonder, Tim. What do you think? Do you think that there's a good chance? Because I think there's a good chance that they're going to tie Max Payne in like fully because like Rockstar gave them permission to just do like do remakes of the old games and just do whatever they want.
I think that has a greater idea of
Like that's gotta
like
happen, right?
you would think.
I feel like Max Payne being fully integrated into that universe is what would like really make the whole thing like fully come together.
All right, now play
Keep away.
more. Yeah.
Ah. All right. Well, was even kind of far away.
Oh,
Come on, man.
yeah, you got me.
Oh, come on. I was so far away. Whoop. All right. Yep. All right. Goddamn. Elimer of the Briar, you motherfucker.
Now, this might be because we are fighting him in his final boss form, and there is
Oh.
3 invasions where he's hunting merchants for their ball bearings. Because when you,
Okay.
or their bell bearings.
Okay.
And so there is 3 other places you can fight him first.
Does that make this easier, or does it just? I mean,
Gives you a better idea for the
how
moveset
to?
that he has while he's weaker.
Okay. I say let's just try it again. Let's
Oh,
do
my
it.
side's down. I mean, I think it is. Nope. Now it is.
All right, let's get this motherfucker. But yeah, I think, yeah, I do think that like fully integrating Max Payne it would just be the extra little thing that like I didn't necessarily expect, but it would really perfect the crossover universe that they're doing. I mean, that's where they got their start all those years ago.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It would be. I mean, even having Alex Casey be in it the way that they're doing that already is something kind of special. But you know that there's a secret thing you can find. It's like one of the fake TV show things in the original Max Payne that is about Max Payne having a double, like a weird mirror, all like Twilight Zone alt of himself. So that's a concept they have been playing around with since Max Payne.
Well, it's kind of interesting to see that they've gone and like put it like, or it's like existed in some form or another.
Ooh, heal yourself. Ah! Ah! What the hell, man? I'm all the way over here. That's not fair.
There's another reason I'm Axel Drake, but I forgot to do the potion first, so I ran out of magic like right away.
Ow! You motherfucker. Oh my god, this guy sucks. Oh, fuck you, buddy.
You remember
Fuck.
the knights, the dark knights, like the
Husseini?
from Dark Souls 1,
Yes.
and how
Oh
they had the
boy.
life, the like
Oh
the soul
boy.
steel grab.
Yes.
This guy has that.
Oh, fuck him. Makes me hate him even more. Oh, God, yes. Okay, we got him. Whew. Whew. Briar Great Shield and the Executioner Sword. Whew.
Now you get the sword. Now the
Hell yeah.
reason you remember last time I was telling you about how Mikola of the Eclipse, Mikola of the fucking
Yeah.
Halig tree, he came to this one place under
It
guard
became
of
Michelob Ultra.
Melania, and we see Melania's influence and stuff. Um,
Yeah.
but when Mikola performed the ritual to free Godwyn from his unending death, uh, it failed, and it was decided that it was ascertained that it was because Radon over in Kaled was
Mm.
literally holding all of the stars in stasis, and the fate of all the gods are tied to the stars. So Miquella's
Right.
ritual to end and put to rest all those who live in death failed, and Ronnie's attempt to completely sever herself from the two fingers failed in its it succeeded somewhat, but she was still bound to them because Radon was holding back the stars. Radon literally, because gods are, they derive their power from cosmic forces. So when the cosmos
Right.
is rendered states or like static,
Hey,
so
honey.
eventually
We got
when
a
we
well
go to
done in the
Kaled,
chat. Well
nice.
done. Hello to both of us.
We're a good thing to fall asleep to. We've both got those really those NPR voices. I'm Terry Gross, and this is the weather.
Tim, I am going to be right back, and I'm going to get another beer. I'll be back in just a quick second.
Sounds good. Oh, I gotta go full Doppler radar for that. The forecast was 80 degrees. It was partially cloudy with a low breeze of 5 miles an hour, or 5 mile an hour winds with 10 mile an hour gusts. The low pressure front would be from the southwest. It would be partially cloudy.
Now, Tim, today it was a fucking insane day at work today. Working, 100 degree kitchen all day, and also was just exceptionally busy. But I got a free case of beer out of it.
That's great.
So, what one of my coworkers went over to the guy doing the dishes and was like, he's like, here's $20. Can you get a pack of Red Bulls for all of us so we'll share them? Have like some extra energy because of how crazy today is. And he comes back with a pack of beer. Some kind of miscommunication, I don't know. But no one else wanted it, and so here we are.
That's fucking great.
Okay, so am I summoning you back in this area anywhere, or are we fast traveling somewhere?
So what you're gonna do is go to the shaded castle ramparts, and you're gonna hop out of the castle, and then go across the poison swamp until you're on the shore.
Okay.
Now, once you're on the poison swamp, or like once you're out,
So
uh,
wait, turn backwards and run across it, or from
yeah,
where the?
you're leaving the castle, but the
Okay.
only way to leave the castle effectively is
Okay.
just jump out into the poison swamp. But you can use your horse to not take any damage from the swamp.
Oh, does that actually?
Yeah,
Wow,
if
that
you're on
actually keeps you
torrent,
from
yep,
taking swamp damage. Well, that's convenient. Okay. And then once I'm across, I'm sorry, where am I going?
oh, once you're across, you're gonna look for my sign,
Oh, okay.
which should be right on that shore. And then we're gonna go kill us a mini boss.
Sweet. It's too bad you can't use those steeds in the multiplayer more, or at all.
Yeah,
Oh, right, you got to do this too. There you are.
I think that's the one of the that and the arbitrary ways in which they divide up an open world space and how you can kill a boss in the open world and lock yourself out of fighting all of the other open world bosses and stuff. Open world to me should just be an always co-opable thing. Once you beat a mini boss, or like I mean like the boss at the end of a dungeon, then it's understandable.
Yeah, that makes sense to lock that out. But yeah, it is too bad that it's so picky about the overworld, and yeah, it is what it is. It's the Souls game thing. I mean, after we do beat this, though, I mean, we'll have lots of games that are a little
Yeah,
easier
Wolong is a
to.
bit gonna be a bit more fluid,
Yeah, oh
it
yeah, I
seems.
mean, yeah, that's gonna be, I think, super easy. I'm excited to play that. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty stoked to see what that's gonna end up being like. I mean, we already did get to play the beta briefly.
That's true. That's true. Flower fuckers down there doing their spit poison ass. Whoop. Whoop. What's that red bar?
That's Scarlet Rot. Think of it like super
I don't
poison.
want it.
Remember how there was
Super
poison and
poison. Oh,
toxin
fuck these
in
guys.
Dark Souls 2, I think it was?
Ah,
And toxin was like a faster paced poison that had a different cure thing.
I do remember that, yeah. That's
Scarlet Rot is essentially like that.
that's fucking annoying. God damn it. Nothing will ever be as bad as the curse from those bug eye fucking things in the sewer.
Oh yeah,
Nothing will ever
the
be as
curse and
obnoxious as
Deathblood
those.
equivalent.
Yeah, those are the absolute worst. I hate those things. We spent like 3 episodes trying to get through that area because of how many times I died of the curse effect.
You're probably thinking, Tim, the flower wasn't hurting you. But the flowers sometimes, specifically that one, because we have to run past it, will do
Yeah.
that like white rain bullshit
Oh
if
yeah,
the
no, I don't
boss
want to deal
force
with
isn't
that.
close enough. Yeah, it's
Ooh, is I got a graveyard of some kind here almost? Statue graveyard. Oh, what's that? Is that a mini boss? Oh no, that's just one of those. Oh,
now
is this a
that is an
NPC?
NPC.
Okay. Whoop. Ow. Nice. Okay.
That
Anspur Rapier. Cool. Mariah's mask. Mariah's
so
robe.
you know that the 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 ant spur spear does scarlet rot damage too with it,
Oh, okay.
which is I think one of the only weapons that does it. But I don't think you're going to be using any rapiers, so that's kind of just a neat little thing that there's people that use ants. There's ants in this game. I think you might have seen the giant ants.
Now, are they ants like in that Matrix game where they're like 6 feet tall and doing kung fu, or like are they giant ants like a kaiju bug thing, or like what kind of giant ant are we talking about?
Uh, well, I think
Because I
these are
really
just
like those kung fu ones from the Matrix game. I'm a big fan
kung
of that.
fu giant ants.
Well, yeah, have you? Oh, well, I guess you probably haven't played that, have you?
I haven't.
Yeah. Well, okay. So like in that Matrix game, you go into a one level where they really take advantage of the fact that it's a computer program and you could have it look like anything, and it's this weird MC Escher house in space, and you have to fight giant like fire ants doing kung fu. I mean, not even giant, but like giant for an ant. They're like people sized.
That's kind of funny.
It's great. I really like that game. Like that's one that I know is never going to get a remake because it's a licensed movie tie-in and it wasn't even very popular. But damn, if I wouldn't like to see it happen.
Now, before I
Like a
forget, I
like a
figured out
front like a band shot
you
there.
do need a band.
Yeah,
A ba-
Cletus Belmont and Axel Drake.
I tried to think of. I figured Drake would be a really cheesy thing, and then I could just do dragon spells, which is why you've seen me
Right?
summoning various parts of various dragons.
Hell yeah! No,
Especially
I
my
love that.
favorite one is this one.
That's great. That's a great spell.
And then there's this one, which I'm not sure I've showed you.
I had not seen that, but that's awesome. And I can use magic now. That's a thing
And
now.
now you can.
I have to put more points into it to get the black fire spells, which that shit looks pretty sick. But
Oh, it does. And it does, like, shit. Um, it does, like, it lights them on fire, and that fire does damage based off the maximum percentage of, or their, like, maximum health.
oh, okay,
So it's especially effective against things with ridiculously high health because that and
right,
bleed are the two things. That and I guess cold. When like your cold bar fills up all the way, you take 10% of your health and then you take like 20% more damage.
damn.
So there's all sorts of different effects that you can stack up to become viable in this game, and it's
Well, my whips already have a really good bleed effect on them. So if I can do the black fire on top of that, I mean that's we're gonna be working real good.
now what you're going to do
All right.
is you're going to go to Limgrave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're
We
going to
never
go to
did get
Limgrave.
the map fragment for over here.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, so that will
We
be
can.
what
I
we
mean, that
do
can always be
next.
later. Yeah, that can always be later.
Um, thank
Okay,
you for
so
reminding me of that. So
where
where
in
you are
Limgrave?
going, you're going to Murkwater Cave,
Murkwater Cave. Murkwater Catacombs. Murkwater Cave. There we go.
and then once you're in Murkwater Cave, you're gonna exit the cave,
Okay.
and you're gonna go to the left, and you're gonna follow the ravine down to the left.
Okay, so leave the cave and follow the ravine to the left. Okay.
Now, what
I
you're
haven't been
looking
over here in
for
a while.
is a yeah, it's been a while since we've been in Limgrave for fucking anything, especially this lake. I think this
um,
lake was like episode 2, episode 1.
I mean, yeah, it was going way far back. All right, so
When you get through, there's going to be a gentleman, and the gentleman is going to have shit. What's even attacking me?
is it
Oh,
this guy sitting on this rock?
there should be a smug asshole standing up against a wall.
Oh, well, this guy appears to just kind of not be doing anything. What are these skeleton fuckers coming up out of the ground here? Oh wow! Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys were not that easy to kill before. I remember those being far more difficult to deal with. Sweet.
Oh,
That's like
they killed me.
those skeleton
That was
guys just now.
hilarious. Oh yeah, it was fucking funny. Wait,
I'm like
where
one hit
is
KOing them.
so you're
So
looking for
wait,
Yura, Bloody Finger Hunter Yura. He's the dude with the funny metal hat.
okay. And that's not supposed to be this guy sitting on this log.
Um, you're talking about the desiccated dude, right?
Yeah, that's not the same guy. That's
No.
something else. Okay. Am I going further down? Is there's this
He
this
should
isn't
be
far enough?
underneath like this piece of debris, like where the jellyfish are.
Oh, okay, somewhere over here.
Yeah.
I did not see a guy in
You do
here.
not see a guy.
Don't see a guy.
Now, meet them at his new location.
Now, are we sure we didn't talk to this guy before? Like definitely sure we didn't talk to this guy?
We did talk to him. Remember, you would have helped him with an invasion, or he would have helped you with an invasion,
Okay.
and then um, he would have appeared over there. and then there would have been a thing where a sign appears on the ground in front of him, and then you invade his world, and then you defeat someone for him.
Okay. I I don't remember doing that. Yeah, I definitely don't see him in here.
So we're gonna take a brief moment so I can see
Well, we'll
if
just
there's
watch these
something.
majestic jellyfish. That's
Oh yeah.
it's a nice little screensaver right there.
Okay. A red summon sign at the main academy site of grace in Rea Lucaria. So
Okay, so
there's a hidden trigger that the guide I was using before was conveniently forgetting to mention. So you're gonna go
so
to Liurnia main academy gate.
okay, main academy gate. I'm doing a whole globetrotter thing this time, all over the place. Okay,
Now, when you get to the main academy gate, walk through the bridge just before the bridge drops off. Um, there should be a red sign. So like you spawn at the main academy gate, you turn around, you
okay,
go towards the seal, you walk through the seal without interacting, and then there will
okay.
be a red sign on the ground and a golden seed that we missed.
Do I need to do my thing first, or
You should be able to see it without being fingered.
okay? I don't.
You
Unless do I have to go like all the way down to like the far end of the bridge, or is it supposed to just be
It's
like?
just where the bridge breaks. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it was that sign on the ground.
Oh, is that a sign?
Yep, that red.
Oh, be summoned to assist your hunter. Okay, so all right, let's do that.
Now this is also how you get one of the cooler Ashes of War. It's called Raptor of the Mists. It does what one of the Sekiro things did, where the thing where you like go into the air above where they are and then you can do a downward strike as like a parry.
Okay. So is this a player? And this is just another
No, this
NPC.
is just NPC, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Host vanquished. Got a rune arc for calling on that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's fucking go. Ash of War, Raptor of the Mists. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool name, I have to say. Okay, now what?
Now, afterward, go towards the place Yura should be standing near the railing where his summon sign was.
So
If
up
he's
here,
not,
in this little area right here.
back towards where you found it, the sign to be summoned.
Right.
Uh, he should be up against the railing. If he's not,
There we go. I
that
see him.
means he's at the okay. And then after you talk to him, get that golden seed.
Sweet. Now he's finally gone. Smithing stone. That's it.
Now, that seems like it might be it. But now, remember that church that we went to and there was nothing there?
Mm-hmm.
All of this was to set up going back to that. We're going to church, Sage, is what I'm trying
Oh,
to
we're
say.
going to church. We're going
So,
to church.
going to the
You could
Altus
be high
Highway
in
Junction
church.
function. You've got an injunction to attend the Altus Highway Junction function.
Oh, hold on. I gotta get the golden seed that's like way down here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can we be high in church though? Like I don't know. I feel like I got to be high in
Trevor
church for
Moore
it.
was.
Yeah, it's got to be. You got to be for it to be any fun, man.
You just make sure your pants aren't down at the urinals.
That's a great song. Okay, I'm sorry. What is the highway I'm going to?
Altus Highway Junction in Altus Plateau.
Should really be the voice on like a GPS or something. And then am I summoning you here?
Yeah, finger
Cool.
yourself at Altus Highway Junction. Did Google just tell me to finger myself?
You know, I wouldn't put it past Google, or shall I say Skynet?
Yeah, Skynet.
You saw that AI simulation, right? That they did, that the military did.
Uh, you're gonna have to ring my bell on that one.
So this just happened. Now nobody really died, right? Like everything I'm saying is within the context of a simulation that was run, right? Like all of it is inside of simulation. But in the simulation, the AI killed its human operator to accomplish the task it had been given. It was
Huh.
like instantly basically like turned on the human commander and was like, you need to die for me to achieve my goal that I've been programmed to achieve.
That's not alarming at all.
No, 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 not at all. Not at all.
Not alarming.
No, it's
Totally,
totally fine.
totally fine.
I don't know, man. AI's, I don't know, it's scary, man. I don't know. I like it's interesting and it's fun, but it is concerning at times.
At times.
That lightning is awesome. That's
And you'll
really
notice
fun.
that the spear it like turns into the lightning. You throw
Yeah,
it, and then the spear remanifests in your hand.
hell yeah.
It's like it's the closest you can get
Woohoo!
to Gwyn's Thunderbolt in Dark Souls games.
Mm.
Now Yura has fallen, and
Oh,
he cannot get up.
help! I've fallen and I can't get up, and I don't give a fuck. I missed that. I missed that song. Did you ever hear that song?
I have never heard that song.
It was a trap remix someone did of that I've fallen and I can't get up commercial. But you can't find it anymore.
Damn,
Stupid
what a shame.
copyright. It was a great trap remix, man. I'm telling you.
Now, Yura's whole story is that he helps people fighting
Not
against
anymore.
the well, not anymore. He was done in by Elianara. Now,
Okay. The Violet. Bloody
she
Finger.
yeah, she was a bloody finger. Now, but she wasn't always a bloody finger. Um wow,
Oh,
we did get invaded by someone
deodorant.
else.
Yeah, they're right there. They're literally just right there. Humping like their
Oh,
sword or something. I don't know what's going on. What if I pretend not to be playing like that one time? Do you think they'll just leave me alone?
no.
Don't chase him. He's gonna fucking trap us, man. He's got something set up.
All right.
Where'd he even go? Shouldn't split too far apart.
He's
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This one's crafty. This is a crafty one.
oh, he was hiding in the bushes.
Out in the bushes of love. Every day I do it all day. Waiting in the bushes of love. It's waiting in the bushes for us. Whoop. Hey, he's got lightning.
Okay, he's got lightning.
And he's really just wants to run around in circles. Ooh, wow, that was like half his health. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, wow, that was close. You see how fucking low my health there is? Woo! Nice. That was close. That was very close. Alright.
Now, where were we? Oh yeah, he was dying. So,
Yeah.
Elianara, let's see. If I pull up her stupid pole blade description, her mastery of the sword was such that her onslaught was likened
Oh,
to a
wait, we just got
whirlwind.
invaded by her.
Oh,
I assume that's what we wanted to trigger.
oh yeah, we did want to trigger that.
Okay, so she's right up there. Alright, well. This is an NPC, though. This is actually an NPC.
Yeah, she used to be a bloody finger hunter like Yura, and the two were actually in a relationship together. But at some point, she came across an unnamed bloody finger who managed to convince her of the folly of the path
Purifying
to
crystals
lordship
here.
and about how many lords had come through, and they're the puppets of the gods and stuff.
Interesting.
America
Okay.
ignites the sight of grace, lures all these people to becoming lords, all of the tarnished, and the bloody fingers hunt them down because they don't want another lord. They want this age of chaos and decay to kind of continue where there is no kind of oversight. The demigods are all reclused. Elianara eventually falls to that, and Yura and them part ways, and eventually she smites him down.
Damn.
But this isn't the last we see of Yura.
Okay.
We do see
I
him
am
again.
I am continually impressed by how much lore that you know.
I did
of
watch
this.
because like Yura's quest line, you're just like, who the fuck is Elianara? And somebody went through and found a bunch of different descriptions that are like that figured out like who she was, what her relationship was to Yura, and why
Right.
Yura has a lot of.
It's like homework.
It does kind of like it. Like it does kind of feel like it sometimes if I'm trying to figure something out and I'm not able to get a straight answer.
I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but god damn, do you have to work for it, I feel like. This is why I'm glad that not only are there all these videos for you to watch and read stuff and listen to and kind of learn it, and then I get it as like secondhand information from
Oh yeah,
you.
during a playthrough.
Yeah, that also helps. That also helps actually make it all make sense and fit in context and stuff. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think I would understand much of the story at all if not for you. And that goes for all of these games.
Where we're going next is the Bridge of Iniquity.
That's over here, right? No, that's perfume. Where are you at? Bridge of Iniquity. Where is that? That's in Aldous Plateau?
Yeah, it should have been the most. It's like
I actually don't know if
technically
I have that.
it would be right south of the Shaded Castle. Fun reason, the Shaded Castle is called that because Mikola of the
Oh, there it
Cliffs
is.
it used to be called the fucking Sunshine Castle until Mikola of the Eclipse visited, and now it's the Shaded
Okay.
Castle, constantly obscured by a fucking eclipse.
And I wonder where they got the idea for that. I,
Yeah,
I
oh yeah,
wonder where
Mikola is
that came from.
heavily influenced um, by Griffith visualization, and a lot of
Yeah,
people are thinking that that means Mikola might be some sort of evil thing because, like, right now
probably.
Mikola's in a cocoon and was being
And
fed blood by
yeah,
Moog, and
sounds
Moog
like the
is
eclipse from Berserk.
yeah, and Moog is the champion of the formless mother and the outer god of tainted blood, and so we have Mikola, who was an Empyrean set to be a godhood. Like there were three candidates: Ronnie, Mikola, and Melania. Those were the three
Right,
candidates for
right,
becoming the next god and replacing Marika. Ronnie
right, right.
literally, like, she killed her brother's soul and killed her own body to be able to
Okay.
escape that fate. Melania never had any intention of ascending to godhood. She with her twin, she was like, my brother is the one that inspires all hope in our people. My brother is the kindest, fairest, and wisest of us all.
Now, just to
And so,
refresh my memory, Melania is the one that's in the like that very first reveal trailer with the red hair.
yeah,
Right.
she
Now
is the
she's
goddess of scarlet rot.
which is funny because her character design is heavily based on Farnese from Berserk and her when she's part of the religious order of knights. That when they very first introduce her character, and she's got the wings on her helmet and stuff. Like straight up, it is like borrowed from Farnese's introduction design in Berserk.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Tim, have you watched any of Devilman yet? I'm
I have
curious.
not.
That's gonna be the next one I like keep asking about until I hear that you have done it because I think you will really appreciate the messages of that what that story is going for. But hey, you since the last stream you have now seen Akira.
That I have.
And you've already noticed in a couple of instances of the bike slide. Now
Oh
that you've
yeah,
seen that movie, because it's
yeah.
everywhere.
It's
It's like
fucking everywhere.
any animated thing is like there's like a 50-50 chance of anything animated having an Akira bike slide reference in it. It's just that foundational to pop culture and animation. I mean, that really was the movie. Oh my god. That really was the movie that like popularized anime in the West. That really is the one. Oh come
There's
on,
like
really?
three of them over here. Holy shit.
Yeah, I got one of the other. I
So
didn't
for
even
this part,
notice.
we
Yeah, no,
might
I'm
just
dead.
run past them
Okay.
if you're okay with it.
Yeah. No, that works. I'm just yeah. Get those souls back and summon me again, or summon you again. But yeah, that works. Um, Yeah, I mean, Akira is one of those. It's a foundational piece, man. I mean, even Ghost in the Shell, which is also a big foundational piece. Like Ghost in the Shell was, I believe, 1995 that came out, or maybe even 96. Um, Akira was 86, um, and like, yeah, there really wasn't much anime in the West before that movie. Like that really is what brought it to the states.
Huh. Well, that's kind of cool.
That movie. I mean, that was. I mean, obviously I'm not old enough to have seen it in theaters, when it originally came out. But like that shit blew people's fucking minds. Like that was so different from any animation anyone here had ever seen up to that point. I mean, it was such a game changer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and I can kind of see, like, the appeal of it, like, the widespread influence and why it was so easily able to be kind of,
And well, and
like,
you managed to go in
canonized.
cold. or
Yeah, I
blind.
knew
Like you didn't
nothing
know
about it.
anything, and I think that's great. Like to be able to
I
go in
thought
and
it was
see
a
a
Viking
classic,
anime.
which I think that's great that that's what you thought because that just I mean that just sets your expectations to be relatively low considering how crazy that movie gets because it
Oh
gets
yeah,
wild. Like it gets
you'll notice
real wild.
this entire thing so far has just been a battlefield.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
this
yeah.
road, this is the road, this is the path to Volcano Manor, where Rykard, eldest of what is it, Renala and Radagon. So they're demigods. Um, when the demigods went to war over who would get the throne and become god, like claim the power of the Elden Ring,
Yeah.
shit got pretty violent, and
That's
Rykard
yeah.
had himself eaten by the god-devouring snake to free himself of the Two Fingers influence.
Sounds like
And so he is
Jormungandr.
one with a yeah, he essentially let himself be devoured by Jormungandr so they could fuse egos and become one giant snake with his face.
Huh. Interesting.
And the like with how blasphemous he is, this is what the kind of shit you get on the way up to Volcano Manor. We get goddamn crucifixions by the dozen.
Damn. It's pretty hardcore,
Giants,
man.
half
Oh,
giants,
Anastasia
trolls,
Tarnished
amazing.
Eater. Hey, why
If
are
they
you
have a
faster?
comma,
That's NPC. That's how you know.
that's a good wait.
Oh, oh, I'm
Wait,
burning
no.
myself. Get out of the fire, goddamn you idiot. I almost killed myself just standing in that fire because the animation wouldn't let me back up.
That's fucking hilarious. Now, Anastasia Tarnished Eater is also another invasion that happens quite a bit.
Oh, like even if you kill her, like it'll come back.
Now, this
Golden
spell,
Vow.
Golden Vow, that's the most powerful martial buff in the game.
Oh,
It's
alright.
40 focus points, but Christ, it buffs your damage by 20%, or your physical damage by 20%, and your physical damage reduction by 20%.
Okay.
So it's pretty nice. That's
That's
the buff
cool.
I was
That's
giving
cool.
us when I was Jesus.
Oh, nice. Okay. That seems like a Jesus-y kind of thing.
But now Jesus has the I gave it the this. So Jesus can be I want the next time I do Jesus to be way more martial.
There we go.
Um
Well, you should do a build of Jesus that's based off of our mage Jesus.
oh my God, right. Yeah, I need to have like a repeater crossbow. Um just
Because
like something that
that design I got by just I literally typed into the mid journey the Dark Lord Jesus Christ. That's how it. That's at least the start because I had to edit it, but that is the
so
start
see
of how
that
I got
ladder
that
right there?
image.
That's what I'm going for.
I'll follow you there. I don't see it, but I'll be right behind you. Oh, okay. Wow, that is some Kurith Ungol looking fucking ladder there. That is like baked into the side of the. Now that's some Tolkien name throwing out for you. That's the lore that I know.
I
Kurith
was
Ungol
thinking
is where they go to get around the Black Gate in Return of the King, and that's where Shelob's like the cave system that Shelob is in.
uh
That's Kurith Ungol.
see, I was thinking more ladder builder dude from Dark Souls 2. The dude whose entire profession was just leaving ladders around all the different levels, and that's the ladders what we've been climbing on.
You know what? That's fair though, because in Lord of the Rings, that the ladder that I was thinking of is like actually like carved into the cliffside, and it's not like built like as a ladder. It's literally just like carved into the rock itself.
Now, the fun thing about this entire area is that like you can just kind of see the effects of this being a fucking war zone. Like the
Oh
ladder
yeah, it
only
looks fucked
exists
up.
because the army progressed to this point and created a ladder is kind of like a shortcut. back so that because we came across a collapsed bridge, they couldn't
Right.
continue that way, and so they just fucking start scaling the goddamn mountain. Just the cool contextual
Yeah.
information you can find that and just how varied the topography is.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. I mean, the environmental storytelling in these games is off the charts. I mean, like that's why it's like hard for me to decide whether I truly like God of War Ragnarok or this more between for 2022.
God of War Ragnarok will more readily give you the lore. This game, if you just wander, you can see, all right, this is the banner of the Erd Tree. So whoever was controlling the forces in the capital was the one waging this campaign. When we get to the capital, we find that it was actually, remember the first big boss we fought, the dude that everyone that's just like
Oh yeah, yeah,
put your foolish ambitions to rest, tarnished.
yeah, yeah. I remember that guy.
Um, well, we were fighting him just as an illusion,
Bro.
and
Oh,
he is actually the most powerful of the demigod children in terms of he's the
huh.
one who claimed the golden throne and rules
Interesting.
Leandel.
Damn. Okay. So we still got to deal with his like real self.
Yeah,
Shit. That'll be fun.
and you'll notice these fuckers, they're all like they're tending to the corpses of their fallen comrades and shit, and we're just
Yeah,
getting
we're
to
just
kill them.
slaughtering them. Not even giving them a chance to do their thing.
And they're all distracted. I mean, I would be too. If you
Yeah.
hear that ting sound, that when you hit an enemy that's blocking,
Mhm.
they can do like a riposte or something. Like they can do a
Right.
quick heavy attack in response.
All
That might
right,
have been
that
overkill
guy's
for the little guy.
maybe just a little bit. Oh God, Tim, have you heard much about this Lord of the Rings Gollum game
I've heard that it's one of the worst rated games in like the
ever?
last decade. Just
It is the Fallout 70. No, and I actually think it has the worst Metacritic score. Period. Like at period out of everything. Like like based on how I was describing it to Nadia, she asked me if this was like the modern ET, and at first I said no because I was like, well, it can't have the same impact, right? Because that ET game like actually like killed the video game industry, but like considering that context, it might be the closest thing to that that we've had in a long time. I'd say it's the Fallout 76 of this generation. We might once it's
The
like dirt
Fallout
ass cheap or
76, yeah.
free, we might do like a trash game stream with me, Alex, and Ulysses to make fun of it and stuff. Because I do think that it looks like so bad that there might be some fun to be had just mocking it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because I'm not paying for it. That's the thing. Is like it's got to either be like unbelievably cheap or
Or like
free.
bundled into PS Plus or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I'd be willing to pay like if it's good if it's genuinely funny, I'd be willing to give it like $5. Willing to put like $5 into it and say like, hey, all right, like I paid a little bit.
Now, where
Am I?
I think I found you based off of a kill. Oh, hi, buddy.
Are you way up there?
You're gonna come over here.
Oh, over here. Okay.
What's this sign, though? This is like one of those ridiculously bright signs.
Oh, if you can see that too.
Rainbow stones lead the way to riches.
Okay.
Okay, there's a rainbow stone right there.
Do you buy it? Do you believe it? I don't know, man.
Oh, here's another one over here.
Oh, so okay, so follow the trail. Oh, cutscene. What's going on down there?
Lots of corpses down the bottom, down there.
Yeah. Oh my, are you serious?
That's the third time Patches has gotten us. He jumped us when we tried to open that chest. He told us to go in Liurnia and get eaten by that Iron Maiden that sent
I
us to
am
the bottom of the volcano. And now he's kicked us off a cliff.
I am so sick of this fucking bitch.
See, he thinks if anybody displays altruism or trust, then they just deserve anything bad that happens to them. Now, our favorite friends are in this hole too.
Oh man, I goddamn hate these sons of bitches. Ugh. Get the fuck out of here. We gotta kill that guy. We gotta.
See, we'll kill him after he's given us all of his goofy little fucking ways he's tried to kill us. Because eventually, because you'll notice he seems to be really good at killing Tarnished. Can you think of any other sect of people that's really good at killing Tarnished?
Uh, like a specific like group or a guild. Oh, right. Okay. So is he?
It
Is
makes him
he?
seem like a natural bloody finger, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It does. Huh.
There's
Makes him
no
seem
way
like
you
a
have two
bitch.
stone keys right now, right? God damn, you do. Perfect. All right. Then
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
have
eat
one.
myself.
I only needed one. Okay. Well, I have the one.
Now, funny enough, this is one of the only ones I do not have a site of grace for.
Oh,
So
really? So you
it'll
gotta.
take me like probably about 60 or 90 seconds.
Cool. That's not long. That's not long at all.
Probably should have had us walk across the bridge. There was a mini boss across there, and I don't think we'll have to go back to that location otherwise.
Mm. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh well. We can always come back to it if we feel
If we get
think it's
right down to
necessary.
it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, that's the thing about being on New Game Plus Plus is when you when you fucking go to New Game Plus, you lose all your sites of grace, and there's around 340 of those bastards.
Mm. Goddamn,
Actually,
there's
wait,
340 sites of grace
390.
overall. Good God, I mean that's a lot. How many do we like? I mean, I don't even want to count them, but I feel like we've got must have a lot of those already,
We
right?
have
Like roughly like half at
yeah,
least.
45%, 40%. There's some that we're just
Jeez,
not that are off the beaten path that are a
that aren't
place we've never been.
necessary
There's like a
to.
few in Limgrave and Liurnia that we just don't need.
Sure.
Um, and then there's like Landell specifically, Volcano Manor. There's some places that just have a ridiculously high density of them, like
Hmm.
Tanage,
Damn. Okay.
like
Well,
Halig Tree, Golden Capital, that kind of shit.
Right, right.
Now, for whatever reason, oh, I know for what reason. I can't get pushed by patches down into that ravine.
Oh, so how do you get down there? That's a good question there.
Yeah, that
You
is
have
the
to find
thing.
a longer way down.
Oh shit, there's an elevator to down below
Oh, well, there you go.
over
So,
here where we got knocked down, so that's another reason to go over there. Okay,
so Tim, we had the PlayStation showcase. We got a
we
few
did.
pretty solid things out of that.
We did.
And on Thursday, we are getting Summer Games Fest, which is that's like the real E3 replacement show. And that's
Okay.
going to be 2 hours long on Thursday, June 8th. The only things we know for an absolute certainty is that the new Mortal Kombat will get its first gameplay showcase there, and Alan Wake 2 will have a longer gameplay showcase, compared to just like a trailer that was at the PlayStation thing. Alan Wake 2 will have a longer gameplay demo at this Summer Games Fest. Other than that, kind of who knows. Um, yeah, I'm excited though. I'm real excited. I think PlayStation's going to be. I mean, what's the thing too is PlayStation also probably held back on announcements at its own show because it also wanted to have some at this. They're confirmed to be there, so who knows what they're going to have. Who knows? Who knows? Elden Ring DLC would not be out of the question, considering that's where Elden Ring got its first gameplay to begin with in
True.
2021.
But
Um,
it's also we might not see anything until what
until
is
it
it?
actually comes out,
Or
because
I'm
it is
thinking
just
until
DLC.
Q3 or 4.
Well, if it's supposed to be quarter one of 2024, is supposed to be the release of the DLC. So March or April
True.
2024.
I guess we would look at when did we start getting some of the bigger stuff for Elden Ring before the release.
June of 2021
So then
versus
yeah, I guess
February
we could get
2022.
yeah, some Summer Games Con. I guess yeah, you were right. We would it is possible we could get our first look at what it is to offer because currently they've given us nothing.
Well, and it maybe not because it's. I also feel like the window of let's announce and show off DLC and release DLC is also just going to be inherently different from let's show off a full title game versus release the full title game. So with Elden Ring we saw gameplay, what is that, 8 9 months ahead of its release for the first time. DLC, I could see them only wanting to show 2 or 3, 2 months before it releases, just because it's just a different thing. DLC is just a very different conversation than a whole actual game release. Granted, with From Software, I feel this Elden Ring expansion is going to feel like an entire goddamn game unto itself. But
Yeah. I can fully envision us getting another 30 hours of content because you
I
can
just
get
hope that we finish this playthrough before that DLC comes out.
no, I fully imagine we'll at the very least be close to the end of this. Oh wait, wrong way.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just kind of. Well, we should finish it. I think we'll be able to finish it.
Oh, for sure.
If you because you say we're roughly 40 45% of the way through the game at this particular moment.
Wow, that was the most useless spell possible. Holy shit. Yeah, I'd say we're pushing 45, if
So
not
if
50.
if we're consistent and we don't take, because we took a lot of breaks between. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been off a lot. So if we're consistent and we don't take a lot of breaks now, going forward, I feel like we should absolutely be able to finish it, no problem, by the end of the year. Don't poison me, I don't have stuff to heal. Ooh, that was close.
Oh, this
Yeah, I
might be
don't...
where I got the poison ship from.
Well, I have a poison spell, too, already. I need to... I'll catch up in a minute. I really need to let this meter go down before I run into the swamp again.
If you're not living in the poison, what are you? I'll just kill some of these fuckers ahead of time.
Yes,
Their
please.
entire thing is they fucking cast poison clouds. Like who does that?
Oh, there's one of these slug fuckers over here trying to fuck with
Some of
me.
these fucking slugs.
Yeah, some of these fucking slugs over here. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, nice. You got is that you? That should like break glass in case of emergency weapon.
Yeah, that's my break glass when I'm just
Well,
like
why am I still being poisoned? What the fuck? What the fuck? I was standing on the thing. Well, I don't have any items for poison healing now. Thank you.
there's two. Um,
I appreciate that.
if we die, there are spells that I should also probably direct you in the direction of those spells that cure poison, because that's like the whole perk to having faith is the healing and status removal.
Well, this little edge is actually just enough for me to be out, and so that's nice.
Still no high spot, is what it says.
Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground. So just letting this meter go down. Okay, do any of your cats ever? Okay, do they ever like do that thing where they open their mouth a bit to like smell things something better, or like to take in a
Yeah.
scent better? Okay, it's really funny to me because my cat, well, at least one cat in particular that does it, will stick her face in one of the other cat's assholes, then look at me with their mouth open, and I know that it's as a cat thing, it is that they're trying to get a better scent, but as a human being, my interpretation of the expression on that cat's face is, "Oh God, why did I do that?"
Yeah, that. Oh my.
Even if that's not what they mean. That's what it looks like to me. All right, I'm ready to go back in.
You know, common sense says I should probably not go with the biggest weapon. That'll make it so I can't roll effectively. But, god damn, is this horn funny.
That shit's hilarious.
Okay, so there's something over here, allegedly. I think it's a golden seed.
Oh shit! Ah! Fuck off! All right. Well, okay. I took your items and I got poisoned again.
Well, that is just fine because I can also, I think, craft neutralizing boluses. How many can I craft? 17.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good.
All right. Did you what was dropped there? What did the dude have?
Oh shit! I didn't even look. I was getting poisoned so hard. I was like, ah. It was not a golden seed, though. I'll tell you that for sure.
Then it might have just been the mushroom set.
Oh yeah, no, I think I did pick that up. Okay, I'm pretty sure I picked that up.
So remember the funky fungal armor that I was wearing.
Oh
That's
yeah,
where
that's what that. Oh, okay, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
so like if you ever don't
I
need to
like
be
it.
wearing armor, you just put that on. It also that armor each piece increases your poison resistance.
Okay. Okay.
Me doing the heavy attack with this hammer on these rats makes me feel like I should be calling it Rat Basher.
I'm gonna bash the rats, man.
Quick,
You
where's my
can take over
spiked
to the
baseball
basement and
bat?
bash them, you know. Aw, man, what the? God damn, I am getting
Poisoned
so
again.
much poisoned. There's so much poison, man. Thank you. So much poison.
Let's go kill their god.
Kill their fucking god, man. You know, in KOTOR, we killed we killed a whole civilization's god.
Huh.
If you do the like evil dark side playthrough, you could just kill this like entire civilization's god. You don't even realize that's what it is until afterwards, but you come back up and they're like questioning you about it, and you're like, "Yeah, I killed this fucking thing down there," and they're like, "Oh my god, you killed our fucking god!" Then you get banned from the planet for the rest of the game.
I would ban you too.
It's a great
Well,
game, man.
you know,
Taunton, that's a hole. That's a hole for you in your like video game history. That's a classic hole. Gotta love those classic holes, you know.
you gotta the
Gotta love a
classic
good
holes.
classic hole.
Isn't that the other term for MILFs?
A classic hole.
Sorry, GILFs.
No, no, God, no.
No, you're right.
I'm sorry.
Probably just to say gushing granny.
I draw a line. I draw a line there. You know that one of the times that Mountain Dew like submitted its like to the internet for people to like vote on names for like the next flavor, that it was just like the top 10 answers were all just variations of Gushing Granny.
That's fucking great.
And then I don't think they ever did another one of those. I think I think they were just like, all right, I guess we'll just name them ourselves from now on.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I would have released Mountain Dew Gush and Granny, actually.
What about milk steak?
Milk
Milk steak
steak?
Lays.
Yeah, why not? Dude, you know, when Lay's was doing that whole competition thing where you could enter a flavor, I entered blue waffle, blue cheese and waffle. I entered a blue waffle. I never heard back.
Were you expecting to?
Well, you know, man, I mean, like, why not, you know? Maybe someone would see that and they wouldn't know what it was from, and they would go like, "Oh, you know, that is a good idea," and they wouldn't find out. I mean, how many times do corporations do stupid things and then not find out that there's something wrong or off about that until after it's been released and people make fun of it? That happens all the time. Not that I'm saying that there was a likelihood, but I thought a small chance, you know, that some dumbass executive would just not know what that was. You can't tell me that there's no chance that some executive just wouldn't be familiar with it.
I mean, yeah, probably not.
They would just think they would base it on whether they thought blue cheese and waffles was just an actually appealing flavor combination, which it isn't. At least I don't think so. But you know what? It would have been a great fucking joke. Ooh, what is going on there? Oh my god! Ah, I'm dead.
Those are acolytes of the goddess Melania.
That was like instantaneous.
Now, those things, They did not exist before the shattering. They were
Okay.
born. Remember when in the trailer when we see her like jam her sword into Radon, and then it
Yeah.
like breaks off, and she uses her shoulder to push it in farther. When
Yeah.
she's pushing it into her shoulder, there was something in there called an a needle of an unalloyed needle, which was
Okay.
created by Mikola to stem the
Right.
corrupting tide of scarlet rot within her body.
Okay.
Um, Shit, I have to get down to the
Oh, the
state of
steak.
America. Yeah,
All right. No worries, man. No worries. Sometimes it's sometimes there's just an extra journey in this game.
yeah, it's all the journey, man.
It's all about the journey, bruh. Oh, hey, yeah. By the way, well, I guess I did talk to you about it off stream already, but man, Chainsaw Man is fucking weird. I love it though. I really, really, really like that story. It's fucking crazy, but it
Oh yeah,
is
that's
really
a
engaging.
fucking wild story.
Well, and I just did a review with Afternoon Tune, uh, Josh, for the first season. Um, and I mean, I really like having read the full manga now. I gotta say, man, like that first season, I thought I really enjoyed it. But where, like, if they do a season two and it's like just as much work and time and care is put into it as the first season was, it's gonna season two is gonna blow that first season out of the fucking water. Like, it's not even gonna be close how much better the second season is gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking night and day difference.
Like,
Especially because Mappa's gonna have the resources and stuff to do it all proper.
well, and I mean that's yeah. I say I brought that up in the review too. I made a point to note that, but like Mappa is like normally with anime with any of these series, normally you get the manga and then the publisher of the manga, and then with a host of other groups funding it, with a host of other people that are funded, they
Oh,
form a
my son's
production
down by the
committee.
boss store.
Oh, all the way down there. Okay. Normally, yeah, they you get the manga publisher and some other people that are like involved, and then you get. Just turn my flashlight on so I can actually see, or lantern or whatever.
No
Um,
flashlight.
flashlight, sure. Um, but uh, but normally you get the this production committee based around the IP, and then that production committee creates a contract. Then that contract is offered to an animation studio. But Chainsaw Man is extremely unique, and it's honestly the only time I've ever like heard of this happening. But Mappa Studios is actually a member of that production committee, so that means that they are actively involved in like the basic. Oh my god. Oh my god. These fucking guys. Okay. They look like some weird fucking centipede shit almost, like with all the arms. I mean, not, I mean, centipedes have more than just that, but like, they that's kind of what they remind me of. They look like some weird bug fucking monsters.
Fatality. Oh, but yeah, so Mikola crafted this needle of pure gold
Mm,
that she had just shoved into her shoulder. And it worked. It stemmed off the tide of scarlet rot, and she was no
okay.
longer under its influence or corruption.
Okay.
But she was still blind and all that stuff. Oh yeah,
Sure.
Melania is the most powerful warrior in all the lands between, and she's fucking blind. That seems to
Right.
be a
Like
motif, the
Daredevil.
powerful blind swordsman.
Yeah, like Daredevil. Well, I guess he's not a swordsman, but. Okay, and then am I summoning you right outside, or are we going somewhere else?
Now I have to beat this boss real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god! No, I don't. I don't have to beat the boss. They just
Just eviscerated you?
just absolutely eviscerated.
Damn.
Um, that said, let's see where next do we go? Um, I think we can kill the Demi Queen next.
Okay.
The Demi-Human Queen.
Fucking
There's
do it.
Oh, and then when she shattered that needle, it allowed the flooding or the flood of influence from that outer god that, like,
Mm.
like Mikola was born with the defect of like not being able to age, but Melania was born with like straight up like the influence of an outer god, just kind of like corrupting her.
Okay.
And Mikola wanted to become god specifically to cure his sister. And he went with fundamentalism, studied everything his father Radagon had to teach him, found out that it couldn't cure Melania, said what the fuck uses fundamentalism, went on to study a variety of other different magics, became proficient in just about every magic in the land between.
Sure.
Founded the Halig tree, a rival to the Erd tree, and all that shit.
Hmm. That's
Melania
cool.
shatters the needle to win this fight because
Right.
Mikola tells her that Radon needs to die in order to allow their fates to be changed. And so she
Okay.
fights him and she shatters
I
the
want to
needle.
change my
The
fate.
and the flood of rot comes out of her and decimates Kaled like a bomb after all that rot
Damn.
that had been kind of held at bay floods in like a dam. And it
That's pretty
births
epic.
several new species, changes her warriors to be like these deformed insectoid warriors
Hmm.
that have the wings hidden underneath their cape.
Interesting. Okay.
And uh, so
Gonna
yeah,
fight
that's what
for
those
my own
kindred are.
hand.
Kindred of Rot. They worship Melania as a goddess because she
Yeah.
created them.
Okay. Well, I mean that. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Hmm. Interesting. Because she ended up fighting for her own hand.
Well, and the fact that she, like Melania, I feel like they
Is
make her
her
too
did her
powerful.
mother was her mother a bear
No, the
at any
trailers were
point?
very misleading.
Should I be fast traveling anywhere?
Oh,
Or
oh, I put my sign outside of Seethwater Cave. I think there's a couple things for us to get, like a
okay.
golden seed and a demi-human.
And then I also this area is like totally empty on the map still.
Shit, that's right. Actually, belay that order. You're
Okay.
going back. You're going back to the first campsite.
Which one is that? The Bridge of Iniquity? Or
Um, that's
oh
the one
no,
after Bridge of Iniquity.
First Mount. Oh no, it says first campsite. Okay.
And because I was a moron, climbed that ladder and then never got the Site of Grace, I'll just be a second.
No worries. No worries.
Thank you for reminding me yet again that you'd have no map, and that makes exploration exponentially harder.
You know, it comes up every time I try and look at the maps. So. Oh boy.
I'm really glad the abductor virgins can't break the ladder or anything.
Yeah, that's that's
Also,
that's nice.
fucking weird that they're called abductor virgins.
I was gonna say actually, I was wondering if you'd address that name a little bit more because that's weird. It's weird. It was a
Um,
real weird name.
so what they were is they were a device created by Rykard for the war,
Okay.
specifically to sow absolute terror on the battlefield. And so they gave them these delicate masks of virgin maidens
Okay.
and made them the most absolutely horrifying thing with like demonic arms inside of them and saws and blood and axes and shit.
All
It
right,
was
all right.
they were created as a method of breaking morale,
Hmm.
and it worked.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
see they're still down there, functional after 1,000 years of war,
Shit.
still just fucking
Yeah.
cleaning up the battlefield.
Like perma janitors.
And then, of course, sending people to the heart of Mount Gelmir for human experimentation and food for his army.
Hmm.
Imagine getting sucked into one of those things and you're just like, oh, thank God I'm alive, and then you just get eaten by snake people.
That sounds like Nadia's worst fear.
Doesn't like snakes, I'm assuming.
Oh, she hates it. She's got like Indiana Jones like level like
Like, why'd it
distaste
have
for
to be
snakes.
snakes?
Yeah, no, it's literally she's indie when it comes to that. Oh well, and also I was just saying about how the Summer Games Fest is going to be on Thursday. Uh, so not well. I guess today is Sunday now since it's after midnight. But June 11th, the following Sunday, is going to be the Xbox showcase, which I don't care about as much, but like there is that indie. Oh, excuse me, so much beer. I'm starting to hiccup. Excuse me there. The one big thing that could really make me like care about the Xbox showcase is if they show that Indiana Jones game, because it's the Machine Games under Bethesda who's been doing all the Wolfenstein games since that reboot started in 2014, which I really really like those Wolfenstein games. That studio's doing has been working on an Indiana Jones game for a couple of years. It seems like now, um, and that's like the one big ooh damn. That's like the one big thing that I think I would really care about that Xbox could show. That would make me go like, oh damn, I really want the next gen Xbox now. Is if they could show me that Indiana Jones game and have it look really good. Um, Otherwise, I'm not as nearly as interested in the Xbox showcase as I was the PlayStation one. I want to be like I would like for Xbox to have a bunch of really great stuff that makes me want an Xbox, but it just often is not the case. Or like it's all indie stuff that like I can play on the last gen Xbox that I don't need the new one for. Um, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but fingers crossed. And then I want to say that Monday, so the 12th, I want to say that is going to be the Ubisoft showcase. But I mean, who gives a shit about that? So
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know, man. Ubisoft is on that same shit list that Activision Blizzard is on, where I just am like, you know, if you put something out that is good, I'll come and I'll
You'll come.
reward that. But yeah, absolutely, I'll reward like if they do something good, I'll reward it, I'll buy it. But like, just so much of the fucking time, whatever they put out, even if it seems like it has potential, ends up being like a fucking disaster. It's exactly why I don't trust Diablo 4, no matter how good like a demo of it might have been.
Now this guy's gonna have a stone sword key and a cookbook. You'll get both of those, and the
So I can
cookbook he
take it.
sells is lava pots.
Ooh.
So you're not throwing lava, you're throwing magma.
Oh, shit, okay. All right.
Now we were actually going in the direction of a different demi-human originally, but I think I'm accidentally bringing us in the direction of a different one too.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're closing out on the last 20 minutes or so here, so let's see what we can accomplish in that chunk of time.
Oh, we're gonna conquer so much. Now,
Nice.
What's one of the things that I
Ah,
just said that those abductor versions did?
I'm sorry.
Instill terror and fear.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And what's fear and terror gonna lead to?
Frenzy.
Madness. Yes, the frenzied flame. So these fucking guys were subjected to so many horrors that they were like, you know what, cosmic god of horror, just fucking enter into me. I'm done.
Damn. And then I'm sorry. Just give me just a second. This cat is just like absolutely needing attention. Hi. What's up? What's so important? What's so important right now? Huh? What's so important? You want to be a star? You want to be a star? Oh, okay. Well, maybe not. There you go.
Mm, kitty cat.
Wow. If I could find a way to set up cameras to just film them during the day while I'm at work, I'm telling you, this channel would be like a million times more popular
The
than,
assault on Volcano Manor, the squalid, the sick, the blasphemous, a wretched, unending war with no glory.
damn.
The fucking memorial to how many people died here, juxtapositioned with the maddened warriors.
I do
Just
love
kind of
all the
fun.
sword hills. I love that concept. That we like took that from Berserk, but also like stretched it out so it's just like every crazy battle has that. Nice. What's up, Kitty? What's up? I'm
Now
so
there's
concerned.
so up that hill is the demi-human boss, as well as the jar cannon.
Oh, okay.
Fun enough. But what we're gonna do instead, to make sure that we have the proper time, is we're just gonna go across this bridge and then go up that ladder.
Oh, there's a side of Grace up there too. Hi, kitty cat. Are you asking for more food? Is that what's happening? Yeah. I think that's what I'm the request that I'm being
You think
asked
that's what's
of.
being told?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty
An
sure.
implicit demand for food?
Hi. I mean, this cat is particularly cuddly, so maybe that's all. She just wants cuddles, but she also is the most like ravenous when it comes to food out of all of them. So it's hard to tell because she's like into cuddles for both reasons more than the other two. So I never know.
That's true. That could be hard to kind of ascertain.
Or a cattertain, if
Now,
you will.
this is the. Oh,
Okay.
that is a full grown falling star beast. That is them at their height of their power.
What the fuck was that?
That was
Oh,
kind of funny. I've never had that happen before. Just get
just
charged immediately.
just both of us just immediately knocked off the side. At least there's a side of grace right here. Because goddamn, that was some
Yeah.
bullshit. What the fuck?
Now, I'm going to sound a little foolish, but I guess don't have that side of grace either. So this will be
That's all
another
right.
minute. But
It's
in
all
that
right.
time, I can say we're going to fucking skip that boss for now because remember the other falling star beast and how
Well,
much
now
of a
my
time it gave
souls are
us?
up there.
Oh, we have to go up there to
Oh,
proceed.
okay.
We're going to run past the boss.
Ah, okay. Now, can you? Now that's the first time it's ever knocked you down off the ladder like that.
Yeah, normally I get a lot farther away from the ladder before it does its charge attack, but that
Okay.
time we just kind of
It just
veered.
happened to be ready. It was
He was ready.
fucking there.
But yeah, considering that one's called the full grown, and we had a time and a half killing the other one, uh, I think that's an indicator for us to come back.
Yeah, that was not an easy boss. And I put a couple extra points into health too just tonight, so like I want to try and beef myself up a little bit.
You gonna be the beefcake dragon?
The beefcake dragon.
Oh, I suppose I'm the dragon knight. So you'd be the beefcake Belmont. There we go. And by that, you're just putting all of the damn points into vigor because that's where they need to go. I have 45 vigor points and I still died of plenty of shit.
Well, I mean that's yeah. It's just the nature of these games, right? It's just the nature of these games.
Oh, it's in their nature, lad.
It's in my nature to fight for my own hand. Fucking ridiculous. I can't anymore.
Oh,
That
have you
movie is
seen a
such a meme to me.
have you seen people doing Scottish accents in Japanese?
No, that's an interesting idea.
Yeah, because I was watching a thing, and it had a character that was allegedly Scottish, and I was just like,
Okay,
okay, how would you
it's
even
my new
know
band,
what
by
a
the way,
Scottish
allegedly
accent?
Scottish.
Allegedly Scottish. Um, but yeah, like, how would you know what an accent sounds like in another language? You wouldn't necessarily be able
Not
to.
unless you actually hear it, yeah.
Unless you're told, like, this is what a Scottish accent sounds like in Japanese,
In
so I
Japanese,
Googled it,
yeah.
and
Well, because
yeah.
every language would have a weird, some kind of accent for every other language.
Shit, there's regional accents in the fucking US that
Yeah,
have
yeah,
no particular cause.
right. So one of my favorite little things in Attack on Titan actually is how the Sasha's family is in Japanese has this accent that is particular to like a forest dwelling villagers, and there's no way to convey that in English. So in the subtitles, they just give Sasha's whole family like Texas accents, like Southern
Like
Texas
y'all.
accents. Yeah, you know, straight up. I mean, that's just what it is. Link, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come on. Link, come on, dog.
Come
Come
on,
here.
buddy, come on.
There you go. There
Come
you
on,
go.
Link, you're tearing me apart.
Get that big lug over here, huh? Yeah, he's a big dog. He's a big dog that thinks he's a little puppy and likes to sit in your lap. Tell you, man, he'll crush you. He will crush you.
Now, I'm gonna draw him away from the ladder.
Okay.
Now you're gonna follow me.
And he is too fast for me to do
Okay,
still.
follow this rock to the end and jump off.
Oh my god, I can't even get around him. Oh my god. Ah. Ah. Jumping off. Okay. Jumping off where?
Oh, just the end.
Okay. Whew. Ah. He's still hitting
What's
us.
he at there, partner?
Oh boy. Okay. Are we safe now?
Yes.
Whew, whew. Okay. Ooh, is that a golden seed I see over there?
Yeah, the golden seed.
I think I do. There's a
Oddly
little
enough,
tree.
not how the Golden Order reproduces. I guess if you count the Erd tree as the Golden Order, yeah.
I mean, it kind of is. No, don't point. Stop pointing. There
No,
we go.
these are not actual Erd tree spawns for whatever reason. They're illusory.
Right. Right.
Now, see those white footprints right there? That was what we were looking for that other time. When I
Oh.
was just like, look for the white footprints. So they're a lot. They're readily visible.
Huh. Okay. Should follow them up here? Like
You
what?
just try to hit them.
The footprints, or like there's something
Yep.
that making them that.
There's something making them that's invisible that we're supposed to catch.
Okay. I don't. The
So
footprints don't
just,
seem to be here anymore, though.
oh, they're running all over.
Okay. Oh,
But
they're
they
way
follow
okay.
a set path.
Oh, that way. Definitely this way. Definitely going this way right now. They're way too fast. I cannot keep up.
Alright,
Nice.
so the thing about them is that they always travel in a set path.
Right,
So if
right.
we
So
stand where they were before,
they're coming. They're coming. I think they're coming up this way. Yeah. Nice. Ash to War through and through. Okay. Sweet. Hell yeah.
now the thing should be here somewhere. No, it's down.
The is it a site of grace or what do you? What's the thing?
It's the map.
Uh,
So yeah,
somewhere
we can
around
come
here.
back and kill this worm-faced troll.
And damn, the trolls are crucified. Even
Yeah,
it's a big
they
thing to crucify.
crucified just everything. And then they piled bodies at the bottoms of the crucifixes too.
It's pretty.
Now, do you remember who's the sister of
Who's the
Rykard?
sister?
Or like Rykard
Who's
is the
there's the
son of
sister?
Renala.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna see these things, which were Renala's
Yeah,
reinforcements, as
his
well as the
hands are.
trolls that Renala had extracted a pact with. So you'll see some trolls fighting for Rykard. And
Okay.
it's because Renala, his mama, enacted a
You
blood
know,
oath
Mama.
and gained the permanent fucking alliance of all trolls for like ever. For whatever reason. We're never told why.
Huh.
She's
Okay.
just cool. She's Moon Mommy.
Moon Mommy. Yum.
Yum. Oh yeah, well I can summon a big hand too.
I'd say this calls for some kind of hand job.
God damn it. I'm sorry, you look like you could use a hand.
Hey, there we go. Cool. That's filled in like an entire half of the map at least. Oh, if not more now. Cool.
And
Hell yeah.
a site of grace so that we can never be kicked out.
Awesome. Honestly, I mean, I know we gotta like 5 more minutes, but like, does this feel like a pretty good stopping point anyway?
There,
Or is
there
there
is
another
one
thing we could
thing
do?
I will show you,
Okay.
and it's along this path.
Alright.
What you're looking for is a charred corpse.
Okay. Charred corpse.
I think it's gonna be over here somewhere. Oh, there
That
it
does
is.
make sense because there's fire over here. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Oh, and we got
Hi.
invaded by a player.
At the same time? Oh, hell. Damn it, we almost had him too. Nice. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a real big one of those guys.
Yeah, and I keep distance from the death blight.
Good idea. Ah! He's just like a giraffe, just using his fucking face as a... Don't puke on me. I don't want your worm puke shit. Oh, okay. Got him.
Oh, he's so close to dead, but I just died.
I got him.
Look at my death pose, though. Oh my god. Yeah, you get... So when you
Oh, I
get
missed
filled
it.
with death blight, Erd tree roots that are infected with death blight crawl up through your body, and then they turn you into a fucking tree.
Oh, it did get us or one of us last time, so I think I did see that.
Yeah,
But hell yeah.
it's
So it's
and then
battle as fuck.
yeah, and it's like you start getting like corpse flies immediately start flying around you and stuff as part like somebody took apart the animation and looked, and it's like all sorts of fucking like death shit just happens to your body. You fucking explode in a corpse explosion with it's fucking it's a whole thing. But yeah, that was what I wanted to show you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Well, there we go. That's another episode of
And
Rapid
that's what it is.
Respawn down. Four more. No, 5 more. And we will have made Elden Ring the longest streaming series on the channel. We're getting there. Another month's worth, basically. But
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, we will be. Are you in No Name planning on doing a stream before Tuesday this week?
Most likely not. I believe they're
Okay.
in the midst of job hunt or not job hunting, house hunting.
Okay. Cool. Well, so in that case, Tuesday will be the next show around 2 p.m. Resident Evil 4, and then we will be back next Saturday at the same bat time, same bat channel with more Elden Ring.
Bat time and bat channel.
That's literally what they used to say in the credits of the Adam West Batman show
On this
in the
bat
60s.
channel.
Yeah, same bat time, same bat channel. Now we're actually
That's
going to raid someone playing Diablo 4.
oh fun. I wonder how easy it's going to be to ignore the microtransactions.
Yeah, it's always the question, man. I don't know.
If they're front
We'll
and
see.
center, like the most annoying gameplay thing that I can see is that like they want you to fucking have seasonal characters, and that's just dumb.
Yeah, no, I think so too. Yeah, that would be stupid. And we are officially